Hello, my name's Emily. I've been working with Steph for coming up a year. I think I was just like fed up, but I didn't know what to do. I had done a few challenges like through apps and stuff, and like gone to the gym, but not doing weights or anything like that. Just going on the treadmill and doing a couple of their like body pump classes and stuff like that. But after a few weeks, you see changes, and then you feel like you just stop. It's okay now. I feel good about myself, so I don't have to go as hard, or and then you just let yourself down again. So it was just, yeah, a never ending cycle of that for me, really. So my goal when I first signed up with Steph was originally just to lose weight and keep it off. And then as time went on, my goals changed because my mental state changed. And so it wasn't really about what I looked like, because I knew that would just flow as time went on and you keep sticking to it. It was more just waking up, feeling good, the energy, sleeping properly, like just the little things that you need to turn into habits and stick to them, really. So the weight was the first one, and then it just changed from there, really. I think I lost 10 kilos, pretty close, or just over 10 kilos, but so obviously my body changed, and that was cool. Like, that makes you feel good and good about yourself, but it was the habits that really changed for me. So having time for myself, which I never do, and never just resting, never stopping, and getting stressed out, not knowing how to deal with stress, eating, just all of it, really. It's important to me that I feel great so I can be great for my family and my partner and for work and my study. If I'm not respecting myself and putting a certain amount of the day aside for me, then no one's going to get the best out of me, and I'm not either. So there's the biggest change. At the start, I was nervous because I didn't really know Steph, and I was like, oh, how's it going to be and stuff like that, if something happens and I can't do something. It was a big change for me, but it was a good change. It was what I needed. And to know that someone is always there and they just want to see you succeed, and just having her there, if something's wrong or I've got a question about food or anything like that, like, you don't get that on an app. So, it was cool. It feels like she's my sister now. So, how would I describe Steph? Oh, she's cool. She's cheeky. She's funny. Likes to have a good laugh, but wants the best for you. So that's the best thing that I found, is knowing that someone is not judging me. She just wants me to be the best version of myself. And also, with me personally, is I just like people that are straight up, and Steph's very straight up. So I feel like we got along really well in that aspect, because I always knew where I stood and what I needed to do, and then she knew what, her end of whatever she needs to do to help me. So we just kind of met in the middle, and it was cool. I would, if you don't know Steph, you need to know her. This is gonna sound so cliche, and like people have probably heard it a million times, but health is wealth. If you're not healthy, what's the point? So you can wake up every day and feel like shit, moan, whinge, be negative. Like, there's just no point. So if you don't put yourself first and put good nutrients in your body and move your body and sleep well and drink water and all those things, you're not going to feel your best. So why wouldn't you want to invest in yourself? Well, that's like the major thing I learned along the way as well. It took me a while to make that first step, but once I did it, it was the right choice for me. And if you're sitting on the fence, what have you got to lose? You won't know if you don't try. Once you stop feeling like shit, you realize that it's not normal. It's not normal to feel that way. You shouldn't feel that way. Always fatigued and tired and moody and grumpy and stressed. That's not normal. But it is up to you to change that. And you're not going to change by just sitting there doing nothing and scrolling social media, looking at all the people that are getting off their asses. you know, you gotta you gotta be your own motivation.